This is the fabulous boys of the underground machine Machinista.
And we have another question here, and it was from the singer in the band Royce. Cassie Royce. He asked when we are coming to Germany again. Good question. We're going to have one gig in, is it November? Or December? November. In Hamburg. But that's a private party, but the Royce guys are always welcome, of course. And I think we're working on some gigs over there. There will be next year, but...
Yeah.
Festivals and stuff, but yeah. Shoot.
No.
And they will say the final question later. Back to you, George.
Question number 2. If you had a time machine and could attend any event in the past or future, what event would you choose?
I think I would go back to when they started the first McDonald's and have the first cheeseburger. Yeah.
You sound like an old man.
And what's the next question?
The next question is also from Johnny Darko, great guy. And if you would go on a world tour with any band, past or present, who would you choose? If you would go on a world tour with any band, past or present, who would you choose?
It's a difficult question. I think I would play with Elvis, but the wrong kind of music. Depeche Mode, of course, world tour.
The Cure, David
Bowie. Or maybe if we could have a little bit realistic tour with Apotygma Berserk.
That would be cool.
So you know, Stefan, vi vill spela med er.
And Johnny Darko has a few questions for you. 1. If you had only one day to live, how would you spend it? 2.
Yeah, we can answer question number 1 first, of course. One day to live. I would probably just stare at the wall, because and realize, oh shit, this is how much I will miss.
Or eat a bag of chips.
Have you seen a light in the sky? Is the question.
I haven't.
I can tell a short story. When I was a really small kid, my mother, some of my family members, we were outside in the backyard, and they have told me that I said, "What is that?" And there were 3 red orbs, like flying in a triangle, very low. And that was weird when I talk to my mother nowadays. Something strange.
And actually, Judas, our guitar player, saw what he said was nothing he never seen before in his life. Just 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 lights as well, orange, I think, hovering over in the sky.
They are out there for sure. I have a question from Heiko, and he's wondering, what will you bring along if you were all alone on an island, and why? So let John answer this one.
My daughter, of course. Or maybe my gay partner. My daughter, yeah. And why? And why? Because she's my daughter. She's my daughter. So.
Okay, so we have another question. Johnny Darko, what is your greatest hope for Machinista?
I can say, good evening, Pasadena.
Yeah. More live gigs.
Yeah. We want to live off what we do. That's the main goal, I think.
And Ryan Bates has a question. With an album called Gammabosi, I was wondering if you could talk about Twin Peaks and David Lynch influences on your most recent release. It sounds like the song Dark Heart of Me is sung from Leland's perspective. You wrote the lyrics, so you can ask.
You start about Twin Peaks, please.
Well, we are of course very inspired by Twin Peaks and the whole David Lynch world, of course, and which I try to bring it along, you know, with dark music in the way I can. But when it comes to the lyrics, I leave this to John. And there's an apple. Take a bite.
Fruit.
Take a bite. So,
Well, the lyrics. No, it's not about Twin Peaks or Leland. It could be. I mean, the feelings I expressed there could be expressed from everyone being in angst and yeah, Leland, of course. I could rub his shoulder or ass or something. And there is some Twin Peaks reference in there. You can find them.
okay, so we have another question from Lasse Ulveraker, and he asks if you could pick one artist that you would like to perform with, and which song. And let me see here.
Speak for yourself.
One artist that would like to perform one of your songs.
Aha.
Which artist and what song?
Bowie,
And that's
Bowie, of course.
you can choose one. I will choose another.
Bowie could do Molecules and Carbon. That would be a treat.
And I would go back in time, so I would choose some kind of collaboration between Beethoven do the music, and then I would like to have like Iggy Pop.
I mean,
vocals.
dead
And,
or alive.
Yeah, you can choose anyone. If Beethoven does the music, Iggy Pop sings, and the song would be the Blues and the Reds. I would choose.
Was there any more questions?
There was no more questions, but you're welcome to post more if you have anything you want to ask us. Bye bye.
From Kalmar.